Too often we wait too long to end a relationship that's not working, dragging ourselves through unnecessary suffering, because even though there's still some love, it may be time to leave. The first way to know it's time to go is that the work is one-sided. If you look on your side of the bed and it's filled with books about relationships, if you're listening to podcasts, if you're trying new strategies to resolve the issues between you, and you're getting little to no engagement from your partner, it may unfortunately be time to move on. If you're working hard and you're not being met, you can bet that your partner is not as invested as you are in the relationship. The next way to know it's time to end the relationship is when you believe the other person needs to change or they believe you do. In every relationship, there are going to be things about your partner that bother you. Maybe they leave their dirty clothes on the floor, or you feel like they're too much of a neat freak. But these issues are small. The problem comes when there are fundamental aspects of our partner that we want to change, or that our partner wants us to change. In relationships, what gives us the biggest grief is when we don't match in our values or beliefs. That's because values and beliefs are the bricks that build our foundation, and when they're not aligned, the relationship will crumble. Writer William Burroughs said, "When you stop growing, you start dying." Research psychologist Dr. Arthur Aaron says that self-expansion, where you view your partner as a source of support for your own growth, is essential for couples to stay committed to one another for the long term. Part of this is because new experiences trigger the release of the feel-good chemical dopamine, which also plays a role in learning and brain development. If your relationship has reached a growth plateau, then it's time to go. If your present happiness is based on replaying the past, your relationship has started to stagnate. It's one thing to enjoy shared memories, but when was the last time that new memorable moment was made? Was it a month ago? A year? Maybe even more? If you and your partner can't find pleasure in the present, then your relationship might not have a long-term future. The last sign that it's time to move on is that you're on the mistake merry-go-round. All of us make mistakes, and working through them together can actually strengthen our bond with our partner. But if the same mistakes keep happening over and over again, it's a strong indication that the relationship might be closing to an end. When you do leave, take the time to reflect on where things went wrong and on what you can learn from the experience. Because if you don't unpack the lessons from this relationship, they'll start becoming challenges for the next one and the one after that. Here are 3 signs you're struggling with a lack of purpose. Number 1, you feel pressure to know what you want to do with your life. Number 2, you've lost interest in your own life and feel disconnected. Number 3, you don't know what your skills are or you feel you lack them. Hope is not lost. You can get through this. Having purpose and meaning in our lives helps guide us through the ups and downs and create structure in our day-to-day life. That's why I've partnered with Calm, the leading app for mental health and wellness. The app has a library with thousands of meditations, songs to help you relax and focus, and sleep stories to help you get a good night's rest. And now you can find the Daily J, a daily series where I'm sharing proven tools and techniques to improve your mindset and mental health in a matter of minutes.